A good old-fashioned January thaw made an appearance in early 2013. Melting was the rule by mid-month with highs close to 60 degrees. Just a week later, some of the coldest air of the winter made a return.
Lots and lots of layers, and Dunkin' Donuts.
This barge just looks cold as it motors through the Arctic sea smoke in single-digit temps in Portland Harbor. I often like to say, first comes the cold and then comes the snow.
Blizzard conditions tonight through tomorrow morning.
The highlight of the winter was without question the blizzard on February 8th and 9th that left nearly 32 inches of snow in Portland. That amount smashed the old record for a single storm of 27.1 inches. With gusts topping out at 56 miles per hour, blizzard conditions were felt for the first time in several years, with considerable blowing and drifting and very low visibilities. February would end with a whopping 50 inches of snow, nearly an entire winter's worth in 1 month, which would make it the third snowiest in 142 years of records. The winter's final snowstorm arrived on March 20th with a solid half foot to a foot for most towns.
We're all ready for winter to be over at this point and looking forward to some kind of thaw very soon.
The winter ended with nearly 100 inches of snow. After a lousy start to Memorial Day weekend, it even snowed in the mountains, Mother Nature turned it around in just a few days. In fact, on May 31st, Portland reached the low 90s. That was one of the hottest days ever recorded in May for Portland. June was a wet month with over 7 inches accumulating in the bucket at the Portland Jetport. But we turned it around and the lion's share of the summer was pleasant here in Vacation Land.
If you think it was hot, well, you're absolutely right. 2013 tied 2005 for the 9th warmest summer on record. While Portland didn't record even one official heat wave, we did touch 90 degrees 10 times, which is more than double the normal.
If you were sweating bullets on Independence Day and several days to follow, you weren't alone. 90-degree temperatures and oppressive humidity were the rule in early July.
It's hot!
Severe storms were not as common as in years past, but you may remember a few. On June 2nd, a macroburst caused damage in Rangeley. Several thousand trees were snapped or uprooted by severe winds. Falling trees blocked roads and damaged buildings and vehicles. If you stayed up late during the night of July 17th, you were treated to a fantastic lightning display. A line of thunderstorms lit up the night sky with at one point 30,000 lightning strikes showing up on Lightning Tracker. The economy got a boost from the season's nice weather, but for many, the unofficial end of summer brought an abrupt end to the pleasant conditions on Labor Day weekend.
Some travelers tell us because of Mother Nature, their trip to the Pine Tree State is being cut short.
But the fall was one of the nicest in recent memory. Fair and foliage season were good ones. The coldest November in over a decade allowed ski resorts to make snow, and lots of it. Cold was the rule in December as well, with many towns dipping sub-zero by mid-month, and some snow as well. Get ready for 2014. We'll likely have another story to tell, as Maine's weather rarely disappoints.